So here's the Knight Rider Pluck that someone requested. So really simple, we're going to start with the pulse width modulation reso. Turn it up to about 8 and then add a little bit release. And then we're going to chuck on the MG ladder. So we're going to modulate that with the envelope. And then if we just make a little shape like so, little shark fin. Put that to around 500 Hertz. But then I'm going to add a little bit of flexibility and chuck on a macro. So if we just chuck that on, change it to bipolar, and I'm going to whip it all the way up. Then I can tweak this just with this one macro. We'll just label that cut off. So on the effects, I'm just going to chuck a compressor on as it's really quiet. And then I'm going to chuck on a flanger just to get a little bit of that effect that you hear in the original Knight Rider theme. And I'm just going to drop that down an octave actually. There we go. Turn it up a little bit. On the compressor, you can turn the gain up just to get a bit more volume if you wish, or we could try switching that over to a multiband, and that might give us a little bit more bite. Then EQ, we can tweak this, so we can chuck a macro on it. Again, giving us a bit more flexibility with the sound. So we can just tweak it with the one macro, as opposed to having to keep coming back and tweaking the EQ. Just a bit more flexibility depending on what you end up doing with the sound, I suppose. Then if you want to take it a step further, I suppose we could thicken sub a little bit. So on the multi-sample, if we pick something like something that's plucky, like the guitar pick, and then drop that down, turn that down a little bit, and then we'll also put that one through the filter as well. And you're adding a little bit more thickness to the sound, so you got a low end, and then again we can put the macro on that, so you're just tweaking the macros as opposed to worrying about tweaking the individual parts of the sound. And then you can also chuck a reverb on it. We'll chuck a macro on that one as well. So all your sound design tweaking now just comes down to the macros. And you can obviously tweak the reverb settings however you see fit. Then if you want to take it another step further, we could chuck in a square wave. Turn that down and then run that through the filter, and then you can feed that in, and again you added a bit more thickness to the sound. And we could chuck a macro on that. Whoops. Then we'll just feed the volume in a little bit. We'll just get rid of the randomization on the phase, just because you can hear it bouncing around a little bit and changing the tone, which obviously the flange is doing as well, but for this lower end I kind of want it to be consistent, and that's pretty much it.